Good morning, everyone. Honourable Roosevelt Skerritt, Minister of Finance, Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries, Mr. Johnson Drago, members of Cabinet, the various permanent secretaries, management and staff of Discover Dominica Authority, management and staff of the Invest Dominica Authority, management and staff of the Aid Bank, directors of the Dominica Hotel and Tourism Association, media representatives, representatives of the hotel and restaurant sector, and the various listeners. It gives me great pleasure as the Minister of Tourism to be present here on this occasion for the signing of the agreement of $15 million loan facility for the tourism and restaurant sector. This comes just days after government confirmed in Parliament an increase in the marketing budget. The $8.5 million marketing budget will advance the awareness of the destination, increase the number of arrivals to Dominica, bolster efforts to improve the air access into Dominica, facilitate the continued advancement and diversification of the product offering, and will engender a guest experience in Dominica that is second to none. With the expected increase in arrivals, the new budget will facilitate this. It is imperative that premises be upgraded to meet the demands of the savvy visitor. It is important to understand, particularly with the new information age, that exceeding expectations and demands of the traveling public is critical. Meeting and exceeding such requirements leads to endorsements, and that is the primary driving force behind an individual's decision to travel. The successful implementation of both initiatives will therefore continue to instill confidence that our tourism sector is moving in the right direction. This loan facility is of much significance to the sector because it further stimulates the enabling environment to allow the private sector to partner in the movement to enhance the experience of our guests and to drive growth in the tourism sector. The government has listened to the requests of the private sector, and we have recognized that such an intervention is required and timely. We will continue to listen and make changes in the best interests of the country. You can count on the government to do our part. As you're aware, this is a $15 million intervention, a loan, which will be administered by the Aid Bank at a rate of only 3%. No other institution in Dominica offers such a facility, or far less the Caribbean or maybe even the world. And in addition to that, the hotels have actually asked for also a grace period to ensure that it allows them to control their finances. So the government has also agreed to a 365-day grace period to allow persons to build and to even begin collecting revenue before they can start paying those loans. However, increased arrivals and enhanced experience for our guests must not be seen solely as the goals of the government. We have heard that opportunity favors the prepared. We therefore encourage all properties to begin the process of preparation so that they can approach the banks with their business plans. We need the support and equal weight of a strong private sector so that we can have a balanced approach towards the growth in the tourism industry. This loan facility is only one of the many interventions initiated by the government of Dominica to catalyze the sector. I am confident there will be many more in the next financial year. I want to assure the Dominican public and the stakeholders that this government, under the stewardship of the Labour Party, is ensuring that all the key performance indicators are being stuck to, especially as it relates to our manifesto. With regards to the Dominica Labour Party manifesto, we had 20 promises, and just with this intervention in this year's budget, over 8 of them are being taken care of. The first one is that we continue to address the stated constraints of the sector by developing the tourism sector. Improve the environment for investing in tourism by reviving legislation, fees, and other charges applied to transactions. To attract private and foreign direct investment in the tourism sector through the Citizen by Investment program. And as you're well aware of, this facility is funded 100% by the Citizen by Investment program. We continue to improve the infrastructure that is essential for tourism, again, through the hotels upgrades, through the upgrades of the restaurants. And as you can all be aware of, this year's budget placed a lot of emphasis in terms of community tourism and our sites. So many of our sites and community tourism will be improved, again, to improve the guest experience of our visitors. Invest more heavily in the systematic promotion of Dominica, with such promotion being targeted at niche product segments that match Dominica's strengths. Again, the marketing budget has been increased. Again, all of these things are linked with the manifesto promises of the Labour Party and also linked with the tourism master plan. As I said a while ago, to promote community tourism because of the potential for empowerment of our people and for the creation of employment. To continue to develop key niche tourism such as the KBA, provide support for the Girodale Flower Show, tour guiding, the Mirror Beach support, Layu Beach support. So if you look at our manifesto, you will see that we are clearly very pointed and targeted and ensuring that all of the promises that we have made are being kept. We're also looking at the improvement of our skills and standards of our service providers, and it's something that's very key to us, but as we said, we can only do so much. The stakeholders, you have to do the balance of it. So for the year so far, we've trained over 150 frontline people. Right now, we're about to train 100 tour guides. As of now, I think we have about 75 tour guides who are registered, and we're hoping by the 15th of this month, when the tour guiding course is started, we will have our complement of 100 new persons being trained, and that is 100 new jobs that will be created in Dominica. So again, the government of Dominica is pointed and targeted. No matter what you hear other persons say, you have to listen to both sides for you to truly appreciate what is being done. And if you listen to what we're doing, you will realize that we're doing all the right things based on a very systematic plan. I want to thank the Honourable Prime Minister for his stewardship and for his support in the collective belief that tourism industry has great potential for growth. So again, opportunity favors the prepared. We look forward to the hotels putting together their business plans, and we're not going to stop there. We're also looking at putting into place what I call a high-level management training course for the hoteliers and for the operators of hotels, because as you're going to be accessing those funds, we want to ensure that your businesses will be successful. So we're going to be working with the Ministry of Commerce, we'll be working with the Aid Bank to ensure that all persons are better equipped to manage the business so that they can be successful. By them being successful, more jobs will be created, and by more jobs being created, Dominica will be a much better place. I thank you very much.